What's good, everybody? Berserker Bomb here, back again for some more Doom 2016, The Road to Doom Eternal. On the last video, we managed to make it through the first level of the UAC, and in this level we were going to continue doing all of the weapon challenges, getting all the collectibles, finding all the secrets, finding all the classic maps. So, how do I put this? I'm really sorry for the lack of videos for the past few days. I was over at my friend Stellar Basilisk house during the weekend. So, I figured, to make it up to you guys, I will put out a video tonight, and then tomorrow I will put out 2 more videos. One in the morning, and one in the afternoon or the evening, depending on my mood. So, on the our little collab channel, The Wyvern's Nest, if you all would feel free to subscribe there at any given time, me and Basilisk would really appreciate it. See, we're trying to expand our horizons together. Like, he does the more casual games, such as LEGO, whereas me, well, I tend to lean more towards the hardcore department. You get my meaning? So if you're into more casual games, this really isn't the place to look until I decide I want to do a casual game like that, you know? It would make sense after all. Anyway. With all that said and done, let's get started. So, first secret. We are going to have to go all the way over to restore power to
offline.
So, right. Here are our weapon challenges. Kill 2 of the possessed with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. Then, perform 5 different glory kills on the possessed. And find 3 secrets. That's not going to be too hard for us, considering we're going to be doing that anyway.
All entrances not operational.
So we're going to have to figure out how to shoot down 2 different possessed in one shot. Where, obviously, well, that didn't work out.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
There we go! Never mind then. That was actually one of them. We got it. So now we gotta perform 5 different glory kills.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
So those are just imps. They aren't the possessed, so those enemies don't matter per se.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational. Entrances not operational.
Okay, that's 2.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Well, there's our auto map data.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be. Your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside just as I will in what will be the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
One secret right there. So once you restore power and walk one level below.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments. The demons. It's true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Start now. Especially now, in your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the demons. It's true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. Just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Stop now. especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will take alongside them just as I will become the new world created for us. Starting.
Variety is the spice of death. So see that up there? That's the armor.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? The hell portal, the demons. It's my sisters and brothers, be thankful. Have a seat alongside them just as I will. On the new world that they created for us. Starting now.
Notice green armor.
I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? The human sacrifice. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Ah, okay. Another death.
I believe. In honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will sit alongside them just as I will. On the new world that they create for us. Starting now. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now. I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now. I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now. I believe in honesty, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
Aha!
All the rumors, the human sacrifices.
That's really neat.
The hell? It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
There we go. Alrighty. Field drone. Often referred to as droppers, these drones were developed by the UAC to autonomously receive and deliver ordered parts to engineers, off-duty employees, and soldiers. Elite Guard. The Elite Guard is a company of security personnel charged with projecting the Lazarus Project, research and maintaining order throughout. Their distinct red uniforms help distill the calming influence among UAC employees, and they are known to be level-headed, disciplined, and fair but firm. Their suits contain cybernetic augmentations, which give the elite ensure they need to quell any disturbances. The augmentations allow them to be faster, stronger, or more resilient to injury. Gore Nest. Studies of demons upon entering this dimension have shown that their conduct is not purely vindictive. There is a method behind their actions. When a demon captures their prey, the flesh is taken to a temporary ceremonial site where arcane rituals are performed on the pile of blood and gore. Corpses have been gathered, the ceremonial site becomes a gore nest. These sites, imbued with hell energy from the rituals, act as umbilical cords to hell. Extreme caution must be taken when approaching a gore nest. Indeed, any demons within close proximity to the nest will act as an alarm and siphon more demons from hell. Pistol, the UAC EMG sidearm. Every UAC employee is provided a standard UAC EMG energy matter gel sidearm upon promotion to Tier 2 and above. The sidearm is reliable and effective at short range. A gravity gear dynamo in the stock charges the capacitor whenever the operator moves. When it is fired, the capacitor compresses up to 4 megawatts of argent energy into a hardened plasma gel and launches the slug at high velocity. The gel slug has the same impact properties of conventional ammunition, making the weapon act and feel like a standard ballistic firearm. Constructed of thermally diffusive metal alloys, which allow it to discharge rapidly and repeatedly without overheating or compromising accuracy. The capacitor in the EMG can also be upgraded to concentrate the energy into one large pulse for more stopping power. The combat shotgun. The UAC shotgun to spread of high-velocity buckshot for maximum impact against the enemy. Ideally suited for the operative who requires a speedy response for deadly close encounters. The wide coverage zone loses impact at long range. The weapon is forged from a high-quality titanium steel alloy to ensure maximum reliability, repeat rate, and yield strength. Explosive shot. This shotgun ammunition incorporates a glycerin fuse that detonates an octanitrocubane gel upon impact. Beige is dispersed at the point of impact, creating a wide area of effect. Highly effective against multiple targets or when detonated to the rear of enemies in defilade. Frag grenade. The design of this weapon is conventional in nature, though it has been refined to perform the limit of its ballistic capabilities. The UAC fragmentation grenades uses Composition D explosive package encased in a steel alloy shell and has an effective fatality radius of about 5 meters. Improvements on the antiquated M67 grenade include a more reliable chemical fuse mechanism, interior machining of the casing to provide more efficient projectile dispersion, and a trigger switch safety clip wanted activation. The newer Composition D explosive also ensures the radial pressure wave has no drop spots, ensuring full damage potential within the fatality zone. The Imp. These ferocious and agile demons are found all over Hell and are often used as on the front line in a concerted attack in either dimension. They revel in battle, feeding off their victims when the hunger takes them. The Possessed. The Possessed are created in a Lazarus Wave event, phenomenon discovered by Dr. Olivia Pierce during her Lazarus Project. While most victims exposed to Argent Bios will expire without further effects, some subjects will trace of Argent energy and enter a state of posthumous vigor. Despite necrosis of the internal organs, with the exception of the brain, the victim continues to animate and exhibit a low order of sentience for weeks or even months after clinical death. Posthumous brain activity in the possessed is limited to instinctive behavior. The possessed are known to be territorial when confronted by the living. When isolated, they will often enter a dormant state for extended periods of time. Stand unmoving for days or weeks at a time until presented with a live food source or threatened by a predator. An interesting behavior has been seen when the possessed are held in small groups. They will drag human corpses to a central location within their holding pens and then perform a silent ritual around the pile of bodies. The resulting ceremonial site appears to be the initial stages of a gore nest. These actions must be driven by a telepathic communication with higher-ranking demons, as there is no local brain activity that can manage such choices. The possessed will perform these tasks even when limbs are removed or Pavlovian pain responders are implanted in their cortex, further cementing the theory that they are unwisely performing an integral part of the life cycle of the demons. Can I even English today? The possessed create the birthing ground for new demons, and upon expiration are themselves used as fertilizer for the gore nest. The possessed engineer. During the Lazarus Wave event, victims undergo dramatic changes to their physiology, both internally and externally. Aside from fundamentally changing the composition of their internal organs, the high-intensity plasma wave is strong enough to fuse metal to skin. In many cases, personal items such as watches and jewelry can burn through the skin and become permanently embedded in the victim. Perhaps the most unfortunate victims of this fusing event are any subjects that happen to be working with acetylene tanks or welding equipment, as this equipment is often attached to the body to allow for mobile work in low-gravity environments. The Lazarus Wave will create a demonized human with a highly combustible explosive device embedded in its skin. As with all possessed creatures, they are mindless and driven through some form of telepathic communication from an unknown demon overseer. Additional care must be taken when confronting a possessed engineer. If the fuel tank is punctured and doesn't explode, the weakened container can turn the possessed engineer into an explosive projectile. This is a danger to any being nearby, both human and demon. Okay, that's our data log. Well, first one, level. What the fuck? Why do I hear strange shit?
Only the best of the best. Are you ready to move up? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's Soul Harvest.
Oh ho ho, look what we have here. Welcome, old friend. Oh, yes. Chainsaw. There have been reports of this item being seen at the Argent facility, though there are no known uses for it. Security personnel have been made aware that this item has likely been smuggled onto Mars and have been directed to confiscate it immediately. As there are no practical uses for it, it must be assumed that this item should be considered a black market enthusiast weapon.
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Okay, our next secret will be after we obtain the yellow key. Oh, fudge off. And don't fuck with me, bitch.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
nurturing and growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on? Every dream you could be. Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required. Access denied. Yellow security clearance required. presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Boy.
Access granted. Access granted.
token. Go back to the tunnel crossroad. Pick up the pulse rifle. Rifle above. And then turn around and then jump even higher. A room in which there was a nest. Use the elevator below. After riding one floor up, walk next to the drone and enter the room on the left. There will be a tunnel on the left. It will lead you to the second elite guard and to additional armor. we go. Area secret sense. The compass will pulse when near secret areas. Collectible number 1.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Oh, nice. 2 weapons in one go. Hell yeah.
All UAC employees are subject to regular med checks to ensure their production capabilities are not degraded.
Okay, better open airlock.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day.
Green armor. Green armor. Green armor. Oh, I see it. It to jump on the ventilation shaft. On the shaft to the right. Climb higher. I never actually noticed this up here before. Oh my god, look at that! It's a classic little Doom guy! Oh my god, that is awesome! Cute little classic Doom guy!
Blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Okay. Okay, near the end of the world. Pass through metal construction into a large sluice behind which there are 3 larger apartments. Damn it.
It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge. That is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Oh my god, it's a little bronze guy. Yay, more weapon upgrades. Kill 3 of the possessed with 1 explosive barrel. Perform 3 death from above glory kills on possessed soldiers. And attack from above, which means attack from above. Then find 2 collectibles. And there's 3 elite guards in the level. Meaning we can fully upgrade the area scanning technology to find every secret we need without having to look it up. Argent energy. Early in the development of the Argent accumulator, it was discovered that Argent plasma compressed into Hayden radius spheres, named after Samuel Hayden, will retain its structure when charged with enough radioactive isotopes. Once formed, if the surface tension of the plasma sphere is broken, the energy cache contained within will quickly discharge, energizing anything it comes into contact with. Argent caches were the forerunner of the Argent accumulator, but their vulnerability to blunt force makes their use too unpredictable. So these prototype Argent caches to be found around the Argent facility and become somewhat of a collector's item among UAC employees. Heavy Assault Rifle. Although recently superseded by the Plasma Rifle as the UAC's standard issue weapon, the Heavy Assault Rifle is still in widespread use due to its dependable mechanical firing rates, high accuracy at long range, and an abundant supply of ammunition. The weapon is effective at all engagement distance and is best used against a solitary target unless a missile modification is present. The standard issue ammunition is a 50 caliber FMJ round. Plasma Rifle. The Plasma Rifle became standard issue among military units with the advent of Argent-powered electromagnetic accelerators. Based off the HIPGD design of the early 21st century, this weapon delivers a rapid salvo of plasmoids and inflict both impact and thermal damage to the target. And finally, the Charged Burst, or Shotgun Mod. An Argent charge compression reloader allows the operator to automatically fire up to 3 rounds in rapid succession. With the enemy at close range, this action is devastating, taking down all but the most resilient of adversaries. The compression reloader requires several seconds to recompress after use. And now we have our newest monster. The Possessed Security. Possessed Security and units exhibit the most complex battle strategies of all possessed humans, including mobile shield advances towards the enemy and firing while in defilade. Possessed Security will also drop their shields to adopt a more accurate firing stance at the cost of lowering their defense. A Possessed Security will keep an optimal distance from its target. If the target gets too close, the Possessed Security will attack with a ferocious shield bash that will retreat to a preferred engagement range. Possessed Security have only been observed using the DS-117 UAC shotgun and shield outfit, which suggests that their ranks are exclusively created from members of a Special Forces military unit called the UAC Neo-Phalanx. The Neo-Phalanx is used exclusively as military defense for remote UAC colonies. And here are your artifacts. You have the Berserk power-up. Here we go. Test subjects exposed to this sphere exhibit extreme rage and increased strength. It has been noted that subjects given the Berserk sphere will vent their rage on any living creature they can find and will even self-harm if they have no outlet for their fury. In the extremely rare case that a subject survives exposure, they will be left in a perpetual state of delirium and should be exterminated. Ugh. Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, I suppose that will do it all for this video. Next time on Doom 2016, we will be heading through the Foundry and gaining all of the weapon challenges, the combat challenges done, and getting all of the collectibles through the exploration. This is Berserker Bahamut signing off. Have a good day. Rip and tear till it's done, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.